Hello. It's April 1st. It is I know I keep saying spring is in the air. So what I figured I'd do every 3 months, maybe every month, I don't know. The first of the month, we'll see how this goes. I have a whiteboard of ideas that I am going to go to, like certain places. Now, I made this list in January, and I've done a few of these places. But if you have suggestions, and if you have ideas of somewhere you need to see, or somewhere you want me to go to, let me know in the comments below. Let me start this one. I already started it off, but let me say this. Thank you so much for watching my dopey ass walk around the city and talk to myself. And occasionally I have people with me, but, okay. But I want to say thank you for everybody who, the Dylans, the Brucifers, the OG, Ben Riley, Tom V, It's the Costanza. We got a new guy, Darren Lewis. It sounds like the guy from that band, but it's not. That's Aaron Lewis, but that's okay. So here's the thing. I'm going to read the list. If there's anything you want to see or not see, whatever. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, seriously, you have no idea how much this means to me. Okay. First thing is, did you know Princess Grace had a house out in Philly? Yeah, Princess Grace, she lived in there. I like the royal family. I know, like, I'm a guy's guy, or I'm supposed to be a guy's guy. I like the royal family, so I'm going there. Coming up in May, move headquarters. We're going to go by Osage Avenue. Stop by and say hi to the guys. All right, they're not there anymore, but... I'm going to go there and tell the story about what happened. The grave of H.H. Holmes. Mrs. Captain really wants to go to this one. There's no gravestone. So, but we're going to go. We're going to go. She goes with me to all the stupid... I will do this. It's not... Plus, I want to do it, too. But she really likes him more than I do. But I love her, and I will do it for her. Okay. There's a surprise I'm working on. I think I can do it. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to... That's why I do the pause on pause. It's just me and a 4-year-old Android phone and now robot, which I will introduce you to, guys, when I get done doing the list. Ben Franklin Museum. See, I did that, but it was a bust. I do a lot of videos. Imagine, I post like a video every day or every 2-3 days. I do a video every day, at least. And a lot of them are bust. Even the ones I post, they're bust, but I did Ben Franklin Museum. It was a bust. I'm also seeing nobody really cares about the history stuff, which saddens me, but that's okay. People like me walking through Kensington and risking my life. They do well. And you know what? I'll do a few of them. Rick the Puppy's getting old, right? We could bring him and we'll go for walks with Rick the Puppy. Patty's Pub, that was another one I did that was a bust. Maybe I'll go back. I mean... It's not the bar from the TV show, but the TV show is Always Sunny in Philadelphia. 80s Port Richmond, I did that. I'm still doing that. Walking the L. So what I want to do is walk from Tioga to Somerset Street. Maybe do Tioga to Allegheny, Allegheny to Somerset. Maybe do it in 2-3 parts. I don't know. I'm going to have to do that soon because once it gets warm out, I ain't going down there. There's a covered bridge somewhere in northeast Philadelphia. Brucifer, if you're watching this, one of our first emails. Oh, I have a Facebook page, the Philly Captain. You can message me on there, and I will get back to you as soon. I post stuff on there maybe like 2-3 times a week, and I check the messages there once in a while. I mostly just talk to Brucifer on there. But there are some outtakes on there. There's some pictures on there. And if you want to email me, if you have like questions about something, whatever. I'll put the link in the thing. Okay. There's a covered bridge in Northeast Philly, Brucifer. I forget where that is. If you can, please tell me where that's at. There's a castle out there near Beaver College. I still call it Beaver. That's funny. And we're gonna go to that. 420. We're gonna try to do a thing. We'll see. But we're gonna try to do a 420 thing. Maybe the Magic Gardens. I don't know. It might be sold out that day. We're gonna figure something out. Graffiti Pier I did. the story of Joey Coyle. I'm going to do that. A little bit more research. Does anybody know where Nancy Spungen lived? My best video with me, my best video is the girl, the Cash Me Outside girl. I took my kids to see her in concert, and I loved it. It was a great show. So my best video, it's like over 20,000 views or whatever, is Bad Baby. It's a rap song. And I went to her concert and I videotaped it. But my number one video with my dumb face is Nancy Spungen's grave. So I wanted to do a follow-up and go to her house. Plus I'm a punk rock fan, and I'm not gonna well, I guess I am taking advantage of her death, sort of, kind of, but it doesn't matter. Hold on, you know what I gotta do? I gotta touch Robot a little bit. That way he knows I'm still here. Okay. I was in a punk band in the 90s, Public Urination. We started 3 or 4 riots, like actual riots. So I'm going to go to each location, hopefully bringing a member of my band with me, and we'll tell the story about how the riot started and how I started them all, but I never got punched, and I never threw a punch. And, we'll tell those stories. And there's great stores in Philadelphia. I'm going to try to make some contacts with emails, and there's a store that sells skeletons near Sound Street, so I'm going to send them an email. There's a store called Sal Fellini that made that Bryce Harper shirt, where it's the Philly Fanatic and Gritty shooting a hot dog gun and a t-shirt cannon. I wanted to go there in January. I wrote that. So I sort of know the guy, and I never got to him. Bathroom Review, March Madness did not happen. I apologize. Sometimes life happens. I mean, people kind of like the Bathroom Reviews, but we'll see. And then the other thing I have is The Tale of Tommy Bourne. Nobody knows what that is. That's something I'm going to do. I like to pay respects to people who were in my life. And Tommy Bourne was a kid I played. So I'll tell you that story when I make the video. But I like to remember people who were a part of my life and people who passed away. So I like to talk about them. I was like, I'm looking around, like, what am I going to do? There was nothing. I'm just going to be me talking to this. This is weird. But I figured, you know what? I have a little display case in my living room right here. And I was like, what can I show them? What can I show the people? Oh, and we need to get a name for you guys. Like I was calling you guys the Seaman, but that's not, and then Dylan had a name like Ununionized something, but I forget. I have a bad memory. So, Dylan, if you could tell me what that was, if you guys can come up with a name for yourselves, we'll talk about it. If you have a YouTube channel and you watch this channel, Tom V has one, Brucifer has one, It's the Costanza has one. I don't think you have one. I don't know I don't know how to work the computers that well. So, I don't know. So, if you have a YouTube channel and you watch this channel, in the comments below, leave your YouTube channel so we can watch it. I can subscribe to it. You support me. Let me support you. Maybe we could do a collaboration thing where I go, like I hung out with Brucifer one day. We did some video. Now, he didn't want to be in the videos, but he sort of was in the videos, but he covered his face and all. But if you want to do a collaboration with me or something, let's meet up. Let's talk. So I was like, well, what can I do? And I said, yeah, I'm going to show you my rock collection. Boy, oh boy, does that sound fun, huh? Rock collection. This rock here is a chunk of Veteran Stadium. I have about 4 or 5 of these. I love the Vet. So this is a beautiful rock. Look, Veteran Stadium. I smell the stale beer and peanuts. This here, I swear this is true. This is a brick from the pet shop from the movie Rocky. They knocked it down 2 or 3 years ago. I broke in to the site on Facebook Live. This is before I had a YouTube channel. The stuff I do now, I used to just do on Facebook, but I figured I could do this and more people could see it besides a few hundred friends I have on Facebook. But this brick I broke through the construction site, stole a brick from me, stole a brick from my dad, a brick from Adrian's pet shop. And last but not least, this here. Look at this. Do you hear it? You hear it? My first concert. The Spectrum. Bruce Springsteen. Ah, yeah. There you go. Uh-oh, here comes Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear's going to yell at me. Hold on, pause. Wait, do I need to pause? No, I don't need to pause. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we cover the bases. Thank you. If you have any suggestions, let me know. The Facebook page, that'll be in the thing. If you got a channel, let us know in the thing. Oh, the buttons. I'm sorry. So Dylan, you asked about the buttons. All right. So I got Rocky with a Phillies P. St. John Newman. I try to do places I've been. Pensbury Manor, which will be the first one to go. A Liberty Bell pin. I don't know where I got that from. And I used to end my videos by saying hit like, subscribe, and all that other BS. But then I found out you can't monetize your channel if you curse. So I try not to curse, but I curse so much in the real world that it's hard for me sometimes. I also do a podcast. I've been putting the promo videos I do for the podcast on here. It's called the Half-Ass Podcast. If you find me amusing, me talking to my buddy John is even more amusing because he's amusing. So if you like to laugh, they run about an hour. Mostly talking about life, what's going on with our lives. I talk about the YouTube channel. I talked about how the DMV, how I got into a fight, and we talk about everything. Yeah, so but we don't just talk about me. We talk about John and his life. Sometimes we talk the news. Not, we try not to talk politics because that's like poison. Nobody wants to hear anybody's poison. Oh, I used to wear a Beto pin, Beto 2020, as a goof because I wanted him to run for president. Look, I just said I don't talk politics. I'm talking politics. I don't like Beto. I think he is. Look, I don't want to hear your opinion. I'm going to tell you mine. I don't want to start like a Facebook fight. I respect your opinion. If you don't agree with me, you're wrong. But I respect it. So the Beto button's gone. He's running. I ain't voting for him. I lean liberal in my views, but that doesn't matter. I'm a good guy. I like to have fun. All right, so I gotta erase this whiteboard, make a new whiteboard. Suggestions, please help me out. A lot of rambling. That is enough. I gotta stop saying that's it. Okay. Hey, Rick. Was he Rick the puppy? Rick the puppy? Nah, he's sleeping. Yeah, he doesn't want to be bothered. All right. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Oh, Robot. You guys want to see Robot? Uh-oh. Here you go. This is Robot. It's called a gimbal, and what it does is it's a weight thing that keeps your camera still. Because as Brucifer would tell you, my videos are a little shaky. So a little angel got me this, and it keeps the video straight when I have it. The battery lasts like 4 hours when it's not charged. So I gotta go where I gotta go to make the videos, or a Robot dies like he did to me on the Tacony Bridge. But I'm not gonna talk to Robot that much because the video I made at my grandmom's house, I'm like talking to Robot, and my cousin's like, "What the hell is Robot?" And I was like, you know what? Not everybody. Not everybody's Dylan and Brucifer and Ben Riley. But all right, that's it. Again, thank you very much for watching. Doodles.